Street Stocks are going to go reverse direction for their first heat of the night around the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret River Speedway. Your front row, 118 of Jack Favreau, and the 18 for Lewin Tyres, Daniel Stanley. The car 4 is Matt Hammond, and 26 Brendan Fagan out of Manjimup will go from row 2. Steve Rodley in 19, 23 Jamie Simmons, 22 is Mitchell Woods, Josh Aspinall in 7, Gavin Yates in 50, the 11 of Jason Wild, and from the back of the bus, 99 Brendan Vickers. Your Street Stocks here tonight, 11 starters to go round, and Daniel Stanley, always one of the more formed drivers here at the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret River Speedway in the Street Stocks, leads them down the back straight for the first of 8 occasions in the yellow and blue Falcon. Jack Favreau, your pole sitter, settles into second. He's going to have a good challenge very shortly in the form of the expat Tasmanian in Matt Hammond for Kachana Beef. The Holden Commodore sits in third place. Josh Aspinall's made a great start in car 7. He's now challenging Brendan Fagan for 4th. Steve Rodley is 6th from Jamie Simmons. Further back, Gavin Yates, Jason Wild, Mitch Woods, and Brendan Vickers is the way they run. With 2 down and 6 laps remaining, the Street Stocks burning up the raceway here in Margaret River, and Daniel Stanley, as you'd imagine, always tough to beat from the front row on his home deck. He's got pretty experienced campaigner and Jack Favreau in second. Favreau runs wide coming into the front straight, and Matt Hammond doesn't have to be asked twice. He takes the number 4 Commodore up into second, puts Favreau back to third. Further back is Brendan Fagan, Josh Aspinall. Steve Rodley consistent back there in 6th, and car number 19 is Aspinall. All out of noise. Car 7, he's going to limp to the infield. So his strong run after starting on the 4th row ends on the infield, unfortunately, for Josh Aspinall in car number 7. But Stanley continuing to lead the way from Hammond. Jack Favreau, your top 3. Look at the battle for 4th and 5th between Fagan and Steve Rodley. Rodley trying to find a bit of racetrack to work with on the exit of turn number 2. In fact, he has a big lunge to turn number 3 in the reverse direction. Does Steve Rodley, he'll take 4th place away from Brendan Fagan, who falls back to 5th. Jamie Siddons in the plane at number 23 is 6. He's got company in the form of Jason Wild, who's running from the rear of the field tonight in car number 11. Jason Wild now up into 6, puts Simmons back to 7th. From Gavin Yates, Brendan Vickers, and Mitchell Woods in car number 22 is going to be lapped very shortly, as our leaders have 1.5 laps remaining as they negotiate the back straight. And Matt Hammond has not given up on potentially taking the 36 points here in heat number 1 of the Street Stocks, as our leader has a big moment, goes via the infield on the exit of turn number 4. The white flag on display, 1 to run. Daniel Stanley's led the opening 7 laps. Can he hold off Matt Hammond on the final circulation? The number 4 Commodore, can he find a bit of racetrack to have a bit of a lunge into turn number 3? I don't think he's quite going to get there, and Daniel Stanley, who started from the outside of the front row, is going to lead all 8 laps, and heat number 1 of the Street Stocks from Matt Hammond and Jack Favreau. You can throw a blanket over him there, the top 3. Then a long way back to Steve Rodley in 19. Jason Wild will get up for 5th on the final lap. And the 26 of Brendan Fagan. Jamie Simmons going across the infield on the exit of turn 4 to limp over for 7, the head of the 50 of Gavin Yates. Then the EB Falcon, car number 99 for CB Graphics of Brendan Vickers, with unfortunately Josh Aspinall not going the distance in car number 7. He was out on lap number 4 in the CB Graphics Falcon.